Heroes Reborn number 2 was published yesterday with this impressive cover showing Hyperion going against the Hulk. The run tells the story of a world without the Avengers. We last saw how Blade awoke in a world in which the Avengers never existed. The Squadron Supreme of America are and have always been Earth's mightiest heroes, and Phil Coulson is the President of the United States. Blade sought the aid of his former teammates in the Avengers, including a drunken and powerless Thor, to no avail. His search took him to the Arctic, where he found Captain America still encased in ice. At the same time, Thor's godly powers reactivated. The book opens years ago with Galactus telling his herald, the Silver Surfer, that his journey has ended. Earth will sustain him until it has been drained of all elemental life. The Surfer, however, warns Galactus that something is coming their way at a speed even beyond his. Hyperion narrates that he doesn't remember his parents and doesn't know their names or the name of the distant planet where they lived. He only knows that they loved him so much and saved his life by sending him to Earth in a rocket ship. His parents were killed when Galactus consumed their planet, and now it is time to avenge their death, to prove that they did not die in vain. With super speed, Hyperion rips into Galactus' head and kills him, but does not fight the Surfer after that. Back to the present time, Reed Richards, who works for S.H.I.E.L.D., informs Hyperion that there is a breakout in the negative zone, the highly unstable antimatter universe, which was never meant to be used as a common prison. Hyperion says that banishing the criminals to the negative zone is the only effective way to contain powerful villains like Dr. Doom, who stole the gem of Cyttorak and transformed to Juggernaut. Hyperion says that he has the full authority of the US government to do so. Reed says that when Hyperion sent Doom through the zone, the other criminals must have used the puncturing of the tissue between the universes as a chance to escape. Hyperion started searching for those who escaped using his atomic vision. He finds Gladiator and his Imperial Guard, who have been infected by the Brood, attacking Cape Canaveral. They were Hyperion's friends before their infection, but things are different now, as Hyperion must fight them to protect this world. He then fights Mr. Beyonder, who bends reality and turns the people of Arkansas into flying sharks. He tries to strangle Hyperion with his tongue, but Hyperion ties it in miles of super knots around the moon. Later on at the Daily Bugle, Peter Parker, who has never become Spider-Man in this reality, has been attacked by the Hive of Annihilation. Peter is a photographer and the unluckiest man who has ever lived, but he likes to think that he is Hyperion's friend. Hyperion arrives and freezes the Hive with his super breath. He says that if Annihilus and his wave of insects should escape even at tiny size, they could decimate the American economy in hours. Next, Hyperion fights another criminal who escaped the negative zone, and this time it's Ultron. Henry Pym was a friend of Hyperion, until his experiments consumed him. It's hard to tell if there is anything left of him inside that cold metal monster. Ultron, the man with the Pym particle heart. Hyperion destroys Ultron and tells Parker to inform the techs from the S.H.I.E.L.D. labs that Ultron is almost the last of the negative zone villains. He has also detained Winter Soldier, Widow Guard, Namor, and the Mutant Force. But there is just one more left. At the Buscema High School, Hulk gives a lecture in history, but he doesn't speak properly and can't make a coherent sentence. Hyperion breaks into the class and demands Hulk to get away from his students. He knocks the Hulk out of the school into the street and pounds on him. He wants to know how Hulk knows about his school and his secret identity. Hulk punches Hyperion and says that he knows too much. Hulk knows that this world is wrong and that his friends are missing. Hyperion blocks the Hulk's blows and remarks that deep down he always hoped that the Hulk could become a force for good. But he's just a monster. Hyperion strikes the Hulk with great force, saying that he should have done this long time ago for Hulk's good, but Hulk knocks him away and grabs him from the neck. Hulk tells Hyperion to make him happy, cause he likes the Hulk when he is happy. Hyperion remarks that he can see in Hulk's radioactive tears that he wants to kill him, and that he is strong enough that he possibly could do it. He blasts the Hulk with I-beams and incinerates him. He has to kill the Hulk a dozen times before he stays dead. With his last words, Hyperion hears the Hulk calling for a god. But it is not the god he calls to. He calls for Steve Rogers, and with that, the Hulk rages no more. Hyperion says that they have sent all the villains back to the negative zone, along with Banner's remains, hopefully for good this time. He then checked some documents from the Pentagon about the missing Captain America. He likely went down somewhere in the Arctic Ocean. Hyperion checked every iceberg and every inch of the seafloor, but doesn't find any trace of Steve Rogers. But he found something else. Deep inside an ice fissure, he sees signs that someone else has been there recently. Hyperion then goes for a soak in the sun to clear his mind and to remind himself of the truth. Captain America is long dead, and Hyperion is the super sentinel of liberty, and this world is the truth of all truths. It's everything Hyperion could dream it would ever be. But even if it was a lie, he would fight like hell to keep it exactly the way it is. In this alternate reality, Hyperion is the most powerful hero in the universe. He easily killed Galactus and incinerated the Hulk, defeated Gladiator, and destroyed the Beyonder. A cool package of action by Jason Aaron. Hulk fought and defeated Hyperion in the Canon 616 reality. This happened in the Giant-Size Defenders number 4, which was published in 1975. I've reviewed this book before, and I'll leave an annotation for those who haven't watched it yet. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.